Are you looking for the best water filters? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best filters on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. iSpring RCC7. The iSpring RCC7 is an efficient, affordable, quality reverse osmosis filter. This undersink model offers a competitive price, exceptional filtration capabilities, and a pleasing taste. The 5-stage filtration process showed exceptional performance in our tests, removing 100% of each of the 6 contaminants we tested for. No other model matched this performance. Our test team widely liked the taste of the water, and one tester described it as neutral, crisp, and odorless. The $50 annual cost of the filters doesn't make this absolute most affordable, but it is still $10 to $100 less expensive annually than any model with similar contaminant removal performance. Again, the upfront cost is average for an undersink model and quite high if you compare it to pitcher-style filters. However, it removes contaminants more reliably than the APEC WFS 1000, the only undersink model we tested that cost dramatically less. So when all is taken into account, we consider the investment worth it. The installation and maintenance requirements align with most other reverse osmosis filters. A typical DIY setup is likely to take you a few hours. However, the iSpring Stage 1 to 3 filters need to be replaced every 6 months, which is much more often than filters like the Bluevua RO100ROPOT, which can last 2 to 4 times longer. Keep in mind the Bluevua costs much more upfront and for replacement filters. Despite the filter's low cost, this translates to more frequent purchases and higher maintenance upkeep than other models. If you think the additional hassle of a reverse osmosis system seems unnecessary or cumbersome, check out the APEC WFS 1000, which is easier to use and less expensive. However, if pristine water is your top priority, the iSpring comes with our highest recommendation. At number 2. ZeroWater 10-cup 5-stage pitcher. The ZeroWater 10-cup 5-stage filter is a pitcher-style filter that has a surprisingly robust ability to eliminate various contaminants, including PFOA/PFOS. It includes a total dissolved solids (TDS) meter that allows users to measure water purity and a cue to change the filter. There is a classic pour spout on the front of the pitcher and a spigot near the handle on the back side of the jug to enhance its convenience. The installation and setup process is almost non-existent, and lead tester Graham Faulkner said it took him less than 10 minutes in total, saying, "You just wash, screw on the filter, fill the pitcher, and wait for it to work its magic." It's great for individuals or small families looking for convenience and premier filtration. It may be especially attractive to renters who don't want to install a costly filtration system in a home they don't own. Alternatively, the Bluevua RO100ROPOT is a reverse osmosis system that stays on the countertop, making it another rental-friendly option. Despite its impressive filtration capabilities, the taste of the ZeroWater did not appeal to all of our test team. Its highly efficient filtration produces a light, neutral, and smooth taste akin to that of distilled water. This may be okay for some, but if you prefer the taste of mineralized water, it might not be for you. Lastly, the higher price of the filters creates a higher annual cost compared to other pitchers in our test, like the PUR Classic 11-cup pitcher, which our test team found to produce better overall tasting water. However, the PUR didn't perform as quite as strong in our contaminant removal tests. Also, although the upfront cost of a pitcher filter is much lower than an under-the-sink model, the ongoing costs add up much quicker, and when we calculated the annual cost, there can be anywhere from a $50 to $400 difference depending on how much water you use. Still, if you prefer the convenience and portability of a pitcher filter and don't mind the extra cost, the ZeroWater provides some of the cleanest water in our testing. At number 3. APEC WFS 1000. The APEC WFS 1000 water filter is a reliable and cost-effective undersink solution for those seeking cleaner, tastier water. Its compact, tankless design makes it a great fit, literally, for small under-the-sink areas, and its slightly simplified setup broadens its appeal to those who aren't as handy. Installing the separate faucet is the most intimidating part of the process, notes our tester, but in the end, it is still easier than other undersink models we tested. Both the upfront and ongoing costs are some of the lowest of all the filters we have used, and in our tests, this filter excelled at removing chlorine, fluoride, copper, and lead, all of which contributed to its delicious taste. Although it didn't hit the 100% mark on every contaminant like the iSpring RCC7, it still performed acceptably well, but more on that below. This makes it an excellent choice for delicious water and effective filtration in an affordable, smaller package. The APEC WFS 1000 offers many benefits, but it is not a reverse osmosis system, and in our filtration tests, it could not effectively filter out high levels of sulfates and iron. In areas where the water supply has excess sulfur or metallic flavors, this model may fall short. In addition, we found no information on the ability to remove PFAS. The APEC Essence ROES 50, a compact and efficient reverse osmosis system, could be an ideal alternative, as it filters out all of the iron and sulfate. The ROES 50 offers enhanced filtration capabilities and delivers delicious neutral water at one of the lowest annual costs for a reverse osmosis filter. At number 4. PUR Classic 11 Cup Pitcher. We're impressed with the PUR Classic 11 Cup Pitcher for its great tasting water and solid filtration capabilities. It proved to be the most effective at removing lead, fluoride, and chlorine from our test sample, 100%, 100%, and 95%, respectively, and is a good option for those who know they have high concentrations of these contaminants in their water supply. One of the most popular unique features was appreciated by lead tester Graha Faulkner. I'm a big fan of the convenience factor. You can pour the filtered water from the pitcher even while the upper tank is still filtering. In terms of taste, the resulting water was a favorite with the test team for its neutral, fresh, and nearly bottled character. The only filter that rivaled the PUR in our taste was the Brita Tahoe 10 Cup Pitcher with Elite Filter. However, it did not score as well in contaminant removal. That said, the PUR pitcher is perfect for consumers who prioritize taste and quality in their drinking water and prefer the convenience of quick access to filtered water. However, a drawback of the PUR Classic pitcher is the shorter lifespan of its filters compared to other pitchers in the market. This can lead to more frequent replacements, which could be inconvenient for some users and slightly increase the annual expense of this model. In addition, we found no information on PUR's ability to remove PFAS. The ZeroWater 10 Cup 5 stage is a suitable alternative for those looking for a longer-lasting filter or anyone with higher usage needs. These two pitcher filters are similar in their upfront cost, but be aware that the ZeroWater's replacement filters are pricier than the PUR's. Comparatively, the ZeroWater removes more contaminants, but the PUR scored better in our taste test. At number 5. Bluevua RO100ROPOT. The Bluevua RO100ROPOT water filter system offers exceptional filtration performance with zero installation, making it an ideal solution for consumers who want the benefits of reverse osmosis filtration but cannot install a permanent system, renter-friendly. With the exception of sulfate, its 4-stage filtration process effectively eliminated 100% of the contaminants in our test sample, and even at that, it still removed 99% of sulfate. Setup and maintenance are fairly straightforward, making the Bluevua a simple way to provide users with clean and refreshing water. This product is particularly suited to renters or short-term tenants who seek a high-quality, portable filtration solution. The Bluevua operates with moderate efficiency at a 2-to-1 ratio, generating some wastewater that requires you to manually repurpose as it is not connected to your home plumbing. Additionally, it is relatively expensive and takes up substantial counter space when compared to a pitcher or undersink model. For those who can accommodate a permanent installation and are looking for a more cost-effective solution, the iSpring RCC7 is an under-the-sink reverse osmosis system and is a great alternative due to its filtration performance and lower overall cost.